today I'm reviewing the Curel Intensive Moisture Facial Cream. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, check out my Patreon community, or click on the link below. So, finally getting a chance to review this one. A lot of you have asked about it, so finally getting to it. Took me a while to get there, but got it now. Okay, so they say the Curel Intensive Moisture Facial Cream is an award winner and bestseller in Japan and is light as air but deeply hydrating to nourish dry, sensitive skin. Benefits: help restore skin ceramides to improve the natural barrier function, help protect skin from dryness and external stimuli, deeply hydrates and nourishes skin, designed specifically for dry, sensitive skin. Okay, so my first criteria is packaging. Not crazy about the jar packaging. They could have made this jar way tinier too, but I guess it looks better if it's bigger. But you know what though? I will say there's really no ingredients in here that are super sensitive to light or air. So it's not a huge issue with this one, but I still prefer a squeeze tube, air, I don't know. Anything but a jar, but okay. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, this does not contain any of those. In terms of fragrance, it is barely noticeable, but it does contain eucalyptus extract, which is typically only used for fragrance. So I think they should have left it out because, to be honest, when you use this, you really hardly smell it. But there's a little bit in there, which if you have very sensitive skin could be an issue. Although a lot of people don't have any issues with fragrance, so there we go. Some people do, so it's important to know. The manufacturing location for this one is Japan, so no issues with that. Some people ask why do the manufacturing location. I think it's just important to know where things are made. There are some places where things aren't made as safely as they are in some places, so I just think it's important to be aware of. Okay, ease of use. So they recommend using this after using their facial lotion Enrich. They also have a foaming cleanser, which is very gentle as well. Smooth a grape-sized amount of the intensive moisture facial cream across the face. So I don't know, that's not a grapefruit size, but there we go. So, it smooths onto skin. I will say, they recommend using this morning and evening. I found, for my morning routine, this one is just a bit too shiny. Although, I always end up looking shiny anyway, but it's just a bit too shiny. It doesn't tend to play well with certain sunscreens I used, especially some more mineral-based sunscreens. But for my evening routine, it's very nice. I use it toward the end of my routine. Sometimes when my skin's a little drier, I'll mix a drop or two of oil in, which sometimes can make a huge difference. So yeah, so use this in my morning routine doesn't really work that well unless my skin is feeling very, very dry or very, very sensitive. I typically only use this one in my evening routine. Sometimes I'll just use this around the most dry areas of my face. Sometimes around my eyes, nose, and mouth. And sometimes not over my entire face, but there we go. It does tend to feel a little bit hydrating for the morning routine. So some people use it both routines and absolutely love it. So nothing wrong with that. It does tend to play well with most products except for a couple certain sunscreens it did pill with. Could be the sunscreen, could be this. Sometimes it's hard to know which one is causing it, but there we go. So typically very easy to use. No other issues with that, but evening routine, it just seems to work much better. I don't know. Okay, antioxidants and beneficial ingredients. Here we go. So we've got Squalane, which is an antioxidant and skin-identical ingredients, great for hydrating skin. We've got Allantoin, which is a good skin-soothing and hydrating ingredient. And then finally, we've got vitamin E, which is an antioxidant and hydrating ingredient. Then the other ingredients are mostly slip ingredients, emulsifiers, things like that. They give your skin hydration, but they're slip ingredients. They don't provide anything else super exciting. They're not antioxidants. They're not skin-soothing ingredients. They're just there for hydration, and there we go. So really, to be honest, I would be more excited if they threw in one or two more exciting ingredients or skin-soothing ingredients. Panthenol maybe, niacinamide maybe, centella, green tea, something. I mean, to have 3 main ingredients. I mean, this doesn't have... I mean, it's got a decent length ingredient list, but it's just not much that I can get super excited about. So, kind of a bummer there. In terms of animal testing, Curel is not cruelty-free at this point. In terms of performance, it's nice hydrating ingredient. I mean, it leaves your skin feeling nice, soft, and hydrated and soothed. It's a bit greasy for the morning routine, but better in the evening routine. In terms of acneogenic ingredients, it does contain a few. We've got squalane, dimethicone, and vitamin E, and I'm sure someone will leave a comment. Squalane is not acneogenic. It is not highly acneogenic, but some people do have issues with it. And just because you don't have any issues with it doesn't mean other people can't get breakouts from it. So it is on the scale. There are different scales you can use, but overall, those are generally how those ingredients are looked upon. In terms of the price, so this is a full size, which is 1.4 ounces, 40 milliliters, and it retails for about $30, which makes it moderately affordable. It's not super expensive, but maybe I've been finding some really good deals, but $30, it does seem pricey to me in some way. I didn't knock them a point for the price, but $30, it does seem expensive to me. I don't know. And 1.4 ounce is a little bit smaller than most, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just finding some really good deals. I don't know, but it does seem a little expensive. And in terms of the it factor, you know, you can tell I didn't love this one. A lot of people love this product, and they repurchase it, and they have backups of it. A lot of people from around the world. So that is one thing, and perhaps if it works for you well, you will love it, and you'll repurchase it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I wish they'd have left the eucalyptus extract out because it really serves little to no purpose. It has such an unnoticeable scent. Perhaps it's masking something else. I wish they would have made it a little bit more exciting in terms of beneficial ingredients, or made it a little bit more friendly for acne-prone skin. It does work well for a lot of people, though, so that's to be said. I didn't have any issues with it, but I just didn't love it as much as I love some of my other moisturizers. So there we go. I was a little bit torn on it, and I think the grade out of 10 kind of reflects that. I gave it a 5. It's not a bad product. It's an average product, but it does work well for a lot of people. A lot of people have had breakouts from it and didn't like it. So perhaps in a good routine with some other good products, it could be a nice product to use in your evening routine to kind of help hydrate and seal everything else in. But I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. So there we go. So I give it a 5 out of 10. So I'm interested in hearing from you. If you are one of the people that love it, or if you're one of the people that hated it, leave a comment. Because I know a lot of people love this one. It is a huge selling. It's probably their biggest seller. So there's something to it that people love, and I just couldn't figure it out. But that doesn't mean it's not a good product and it won't work for you. So anyway, so leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Okay.
You want to say goodbye again?
Goodbye again.